really good one for you today. Listen, we've been doing these videos, and this is going to bless you. I know it is. We're going to actually have food today as we've been recording these videos to experience Israel. So here's the story today. We're going to leave the shores of the Sea of Galilee. That's the picture that you see behind me. And we're going to go up to Nazareth. And I think of the words of Philip to Nathanael when he's trying to get Nathanael to come along and meet the Messiah, meet Jesus. And Nathanael says to Philip, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" And Philip says, "Come and see." So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to invite you to come along and see. And we're going to go to Nazareth. We're going to go to this really cool restaurant. You're going to be blessed. We're going to get some appetizers. And then I'm going to have a terrific conversation with my friend David Towle. Many of you already know David. And we're going to talk about the precipice. We're going to talk about Nazareth. We're going to talk about what the city was, what it is. And then they're going to bring the full-on, full-course meal. It is going to be absolutely delicious, I know, because I've already tasted it. So I invite you to come and see as we experience Israel. Hey everyone, check this out. I am here in the area of Nazareth in Israel. I'm here with my friend David Towle. You're going to see him in just a minute. We're going to go inside this restaurant. This is what we're going to do. We're going to have some incredible food. We're going to get delivered some appetizers. You're going to get to see that. Then we're going to order the main course. Wait till you see that. But in the midst of all that, we're going to have a conversation, because here in Nazareth, we're going to go to a place called the Precipice. So get ready for some food and also some fantastic conversation about this place called Nazareth. Come on inside.
Okay, hey, doing? We have bread here, okay, with the drink. We have tabbouleh, it's Arabic salad. It's a Brazilian bourbon. We have the hummus with henna. Okay, we have stuff with this.
So here we are, David. We're having some fantastic food. We just got started with a little bit, and this looks really good. Between the hummus, what's this called again?
Tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh is mainly parsley and kind of cracked wheat kind of stuff, probably with a lot of lemon and a lot of garlic inside. Classic Arab cuisine. Over there you see the hummus, okay? And if you can pass the bread plate, let's do something very biblical. And then we're gonna do something very traditional. We're gonna break bread. Watch this. It's hot. There you go. That is what people do when they're friends. We break bread together and have a little piece of bread with some salt usually. Yeah. Now this isn't very traditional bread. This is Italian focaccia. But what do you want me to think?
It's really good. Olive?
Olive paste.
It's still good.
Okay. We'll bring over the fun stuff over there. And we haven't even started the meal yet, and we're gonna start off with this. Most of the people we know what this is. And
We have some hummus.
hummus, and some tahini. See,
And tahini.
and here's something I think your people need to learn. All the people are planning on coming here, okay? You use the bread to eat the hummus. So you wipe. This is wipeable.
I like this. I need some tahini.
Okay. Good. Pour on top. So, food in Nazareth.
Pretty good. So behind you is what?
Well, this is the modern town of Nazareth. Let me see what we can see. You're looking into the middle of Nazareth, and I know it looks huge. I know it looks massive, but at the time of Jesus, we're talking about a little dinky town here in the middle of nowhere. If you look behind me, you can see a big structure that has a gray cone on top. Traditionally, the Church of the Annunciation. That's where the angel comes to Mary and says, "You're going to be the son of the living king, the mother of the living king." So traditionally, this is where everything started up. This is the Nazareth that it all happened. Today, it's a much bigger and much more bustling city. We were in an Arab restaurant in the Jewish part of Nazareth, eating Italian bread.
So also out here, we visited a place called the Precipice. And, the scenery is incredible. So the Precipice, what was that?
Well, it's a little bump of a hill on the edge of the Jezreel Valley, actually closest to Nazareth, where according to tradition, when Jesus comes back to Nazareth as an adult, and it says he goes into the synagogue and he opens up the scroll and he reads a prophecy, and he says, this prophecy has just now been fulfilled in your ears. The people got really upset. Basically, they said, aren't you Joseph's son? Meaning, little tinky town like this, everybody knows everybody. So, they're saying, what do you mean you're the son of the living God? We remember you running around barefoot playing football. And it says they took him to a brow of a hill to throw him off the side of the hill. So where we were before, and you can see the pictures behind, is traditionally that hill where they took him to throw him off.
And down below is the Jezreel Valley in English.
Down below is that amazing valley that's named after, it's actually called God's garden. Israel in Hebrew means to plant, okay? El means God. The Jezreel Valley actually means planted by God. Beautiful valley. I mean, you can see it behind. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And the Jezreel Valley is the scene of battles that have taken place down through the ages. Europe, Asia, Africa. Israel's a land bridge between three of them. It's crossroads between three continents. And the Jezreel Valley is the crossroads of the crossroads. That's where the roads actually meet. The road that goes to Africa, the road that goes to Europe, the road that goes down to up to Europe and to Asia. And that means that if you're going to be bringing armies together for any reason, and they're going to come from all over the place, they're going to meet where these roads meet from all three continents.
That's remarkable, because when you look at the history of that land, that valley, you have the biblical history of the wars fought there.
Well, that's what I always find incredible. I mean, we're talking about things that are happening in the future, but basically, let's go back. Mount Tabor, you can see that from where we are, is where Deborah fought against the Midianites. It's also where Napoleon Bonaparte fought against the Arabs. On the other side is Mount Murray, where Gideon fought against the Midianites. On the other side of the valley, if you look down on the far side, you're going to see Mount Gilboa. That's where Saul was killed by the Philistines. I mean, these battles, down at the bottom of the Gilboa is En-Jalut, where the Mongolian horde was on its way to Egypt and got turned back. In the middle of the battle is a major battle between the British and the Arabs in 1917, where after that General Allenby goes back and actually is knighted or given title by the British. And even battles that were fought in 1948. I mean, all of these battles fought in this tiny little piece of ground. And on the other side of the valley, you can see a little hill. And I know it's really hard to see, and it really is a hill. I mean, we call it a mountain, but it is basically a hill called Megiddo. And that's been the scene of all of these battles. So the piece of the valley that's next to the mountain of Megiddo is the valley of the mountain of Megiddo. You know how to say that in English.
Yeah. Armageddon. So Mount Megiddo, Revelation chapters 16, Armageddon.
Exactly. And why I find it fascinating that all of these battles are fought here in the past, when the Bible mentions the final battle, it actually mentions the mountain of Megiddo and that valley that you see right down there.
Yeah,
right?
that's just amazing. So on the one hand, you also have Jesus growing up in Nazareth, and obviously Nazareth is pretty big now.
And then, standing on the precipice, you see Nazareth behind us, and you see this valley in front of us. And then you realize that when Revelation 16:16 talks about the final battle, Jesus grew up overlooking the final battlefield. Or not the battlefield, we think the staging area. I mean, that is a circle that is on a divine scale.
That's just amazing to think of that. And one more thing I want to bring up is that precipice is also known as the Mount of...
Okay, so here's the thing. Some of the traditions believe that when they brought him to the brow of the hill, the Bible says Jesus disappeared among them. Okay. Now, there's some traditions believe that disappearing had more of a dramatic effect. and that he jumped from this mountain to that mountain,
To Mount Tabor.
to Mount Tabor, which they believe is also the Mount of the Transfiguration, which is why the name that we, the tour guides, call this mountain, we call this the Mountain of Jumpification. This is where he jumps from here to here.
The Mount of Jumpification. That's really kind of, I mean, it's kind of funny. At least I think it's funny.
Yeah, but maybe there's a good place to talk about the needs for tradition to be rooted on the ground. I mean, the early church needed sites that they can put their foot on and say, this is the place. Or they can put their hand on the stone and say, this is the place.
That's just great.
I think we've kind of passed that, but some of that kind of stuff.
Well, let's get ready for some food because food is on the way.
Well, I can see it coming right now, and I tell you, I can't talk with my mouth watering right now.
Okay, we start with the salmon.
Who wanted salmon?
I put it
Oh, here.
okay. We have the arrosa break with
With kebab inside?
kebab inside. That's a meat of lamb.
Oh, that looks delicious.
What?
That looks really good.
That is good.
We have the kebab right here.
That's mine.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, we have the chicken with the supreme mushrooms with the rice. Okay. The last one, it's a
oh, that looks good. This looks so good.
yeah.
So this is incredible. So one more time, what's this? Because that's not something that we normally see.
That's it's a rusa. It's a kebab. It's kebab is it's a lamb meat. It's a covered with the bread. Inside the bread we have a simmer grill. Inside we have salad and hina.
This is great. So that's your own restaurant, own recipe,
Yeah.
Tishreen
Yeah.
in Nazareth.
Yeah.
That's great. So I have to ask you what your name is.
Hadil.
Hadil?
Hadil, yeah.
Hadil? Everybody, this is Hadil, and this restaurant is called Tishreen above Nazareth. This is just fantastic. Thank you so much. You want to say anything?
Have fun, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
So this is what you do. You take the lamb kebabs in the sauce, and then you eat them. And I think it's going to be delicious.
Hold it in there.
I got to have a bite of that. What's this one called?
Arisa.
This one?
Arisa.
Arisa? Arusa? Arusa. So it is a pita with what kind of meat?
Kebab.
The lamb. Any sauce?
But here's the argument, Tom. If you're gonna do the lamb, do it straight instead of ground. This is a lamb.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
The food was absolutely fantastic. Did y'all think it was good?
Oh yeah, it's empty. My plate's
This
empty.
is really, really good. Tishreen is the name of the restaurant. And next time we come back, will you serve us?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Thank you guys. Everyone comes.
Thank you, and thank you everybody for watching. And we'll see you next time. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this also. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you for doing
Thank you.